Marco dish out on the movies, but today it's going to be on a trailer. And
we're talking about the Spiral trailer. Now, for this, it's going to be like a reboot/sequel to the Saw franchise once again. And I have seen all of the Saw movies. Safi has only seen 2 of them. And this is another one of Chris Rock's vanity projects, from what it seems, like Fargo Season 4 was. It's all focused around him, and there's also going to be Samuel L. Jackson. He's starring in it. Other than that, I really don't know what to say about this movie, because the trailer... I don't know what to think about the trailer, as you could see, because there's stuff that I like about it, and there's stuff that I don't like about it, but I don't want to have any judgment until I see the movie. And Safi feels the same way, right, Safi?
Absolutely.
She doesn't know what to say. In fact, we filmed this once before. And she was confused by the trailer, of course, because you know Safi, she gets confused about a lot of things. And but with this trailer, I think that the main thing I wanted to talk about was Chris Rock, because he's doing the exact same thing he did in Fargo Season 4, which is put on this fake persona where he's not himself, and he's playing like this really, like, quote, serious character, and it comes off as comedic.
Well, it comes off as disingenuous.
Yeah, and I just really don't know what else to think of. I'm excited about Samuel L. Jackson, even though I know that he'll probably bring a lot of comedic elements to this movie, which... I don't really want comedy in a Saw movie. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't watch a Saw movie to laugh. So I don't know how that's going to work out. It could be like in 1408, where he plays a more serious character, a more smart character instead of a comedic one. But I don't know. I'm really hesitant about him, even though I really like him and everything he's in. But yeah, this trailer... I guess it's basically about Jigsaw, or some killer is targeting Chris Rock, and
his father.
His father's gone.
He keeps bringing his father up.
He's
the
disappeared.
Person who contacts Chris Rock, Saw or whomever, wanting to be like Saw, keeps saying something about his father. Keeps asking about his father. Now Marco's saying his father's dead.
Well, I don't know. I don't know about his father. The trailer didn't specify, but it seems like the question is, when's the last time did you see your father? So I don't know where he is.
Well, he's also a police person like him. But what is he supposed to be? Is he supposed to be like a Chris Rock? Is he supposed to be a detective? Because his father looked like a police chief. He had on an awful lot of...
I don't know if that was... I thought that was Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, I know, but they showed a picture of him at the beginning.
I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to... See, we don't watch trailers to, like, analyze them for information about the film. We just watch trailers to gauge if we're going to like the film or not, if we're going to review it or not. And I'm obviously going to see this movie because I was actually really excited for this movie. I like seeing Saw movies. I've never seen one in a theater before. I'm glad I didn't see the last one in a theater because the last one was the worst one in the entire franchise. But yeah, I really don't know what to think about the story. I guess the story is fine, but there's just this really weird vibe that I'm getting off of it, like sort of an agenda type of vibe, because he says that, like, there's no one on the force that he can trust. And then they have this weird shot where he's, like, standing in the middle of all these white detectives. And it's like, oh, is this going to be like another, like, Fargo Season 4 where it's just all about an agenda or something, or is it going to be, because I know in the past, obviously, Safi doesn't know, but in the past, that there have been evil people on the police force in the Saw franchise, and so it's a valid assumption to assume that there could be someone evil on the police force. But with the way that shot was, where he's just standing in the middle of all these white detectives, it just seemed really weird to me. Like, what direction is this movie gonna go? Is it gonna be about an agenda, or is it gonna be like an actual story that makes sense? I hope it's about an actual story. It looks like there's gonna be some cool kills. It looks like there's gonna be some cool, some intense scenes, particularly with Chris Rock holding a saw, which is reminiscent of, Safi?
Him holding a saw? No, I don't know.
It's reminiscent of the first movie where they're given a saw, and it says, I think both of you can escape if you just saw your leg off, saw your ankle off, so that you get the chain off your leg.
Oh my
God! So,
well, that's what I said, but I think I said it in the first review that we had to change that. As if I remember correctly, it's about like a short torture to a quick death, and the way that they're killed, it's like they're set up so I don't know, like what would you call it? Like everything is so specific and set up, and nobody dies like that. Nobody has the time to do that, but they. In these kinds of movies, these Saw movies, they are. So it's like this, oh my God, I can't even imagine what that would be like. And they did show at least one and a couple other setups and what was probably going to happen. And it was like unbelievable that would be like that. So it's kind of like these vicious, horrible, torture-like, quick deaths that nobody else would ever do, only Saw. The thing is, in the movie,
you mean Jigsaw?
Jigsaw, I'm sorry. And the only, I guess the only, what would you call, horror, bad guy, bad girl, whatever, who does these kinds of ornate setup kills is Jigsaw.
Oh, that's probably not.
Well, it just seems like that to me. I don't know.
It just seems like that to a mainstream fan like you.
Well, whatever. I'm not into a lot of violence,
but this shot of Chris Rock with the saw, this describes my opinion of the whole trailer. I liked it and I didn't like it. Because I saw that shot and I got excited because obviously that happened in the first movie, and so what's going to happen with that? Is he going to have to saw his leg off on screen? And because in the original, it happens really fast at the end, and we don't really get to see what happens. It's a mystery until Saw 3D when it's revealed that he survived and that he was able to escape to safety. But it worries me at the same time because it reminds me of Halloween 2018, how that movie just like copied everything from the Halloween series.
In other words, they just cut and pasted.
Yeah, and so I really hope that that's not the case with this movie. The shots went by so fast that you'd have to like freeze frame everything to really analyze this trailer like a weirdo would. Like one of those other channels that would be like, here's the top 10 things you missed in the Spiral trailer. Here are the top 10 reasons that Michael Myers is going to be in Spiral. That's the type of videos you're going to see. So I would give this trailer, I'm going to be nice because I thought that Chris Rock was hilariously bad once again in this trailer. I just can't take him seriously when he puts on this fake persona. Like, I wish that he would just be himself like he was in Madagascar, because say what you will about Madagascar is a kid's film, But he gave half of a kind of serious performance in that. You could believe that there was a character with that guy, with the zebra.
Yeah.
But with this and with Fargo season 4, he's doing this fake voice where he's serious all the time, and he's really serious, and he's gonna solve a mystery, and he's gonna make faces when he sees dead bodies, and and it made me laugh the entire trailer. I just could not take him seriously at all. But on the other hand, I still think, regardless of if he's good or not, I still think that this movie could be really good as long as it doesn't have any stupid agendas in it. So I would give this trailer a B-. That's the nicest grade that I could give it. I'm still holding out hope that it'll be a really good movie because I'm a fan of the Saw franchise. What do you think, Safi? What would you grade this Spiral trailer?
I just give it a B, and I think it's wise to just go ahead and watch the movie.
Yeah.
But for me, I don't really like really bad violence. But then I just have to think it's not real, so I shouldn't get all shook up. It's kind of amazing how they set up these deaths, and the only other villain I can think of who sets up ornate deaths. I mean, you don't see the before, you just see the after, and that's Hannibal, and that was the TV series, and those deaths were very.
What about
ornate.
In Silence of the Lambs, where he hangs that guy on the prison cell, and he puts the skin of his back on the cell like he's like a butterfly?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, still, Hannibal is the only other person.
Well, you just can't see.
These are more immediate and quick. I mean, he sets them up. It's an ornate thing, but then once the process is there.
With horror, you just can't make a statement like that. Like, you think.
Well, nothing's set in stone in horror. Horror is horror.
Well, I mean, you don't know every single killer monster that there is, and so you don't know that there's not other movies where killers have performed like really complex kills like that, because I could probably think of some. But yeah, that's all it's gonna be for right now with this trailer. I'm gonna see the movie. Safi can't go to the theaters because she's at risk of something, and
COVID.
Something. But she might watch it later when it comes out, since it is a reboot, and so maybe this will reignite her flame for the Saw franchise. Although I don't think
I had any flame, but I like the Halloween costume we have in the basement. It's really good.
Okay, well, please like this video if you like it. Give it a thumbs up. Comment, tell us what you think about Chris Rock giving another fake performance in this trailer, and then subscribe to our channel if you'd like to see more trailer reviews, because I really don't know if we should continue doing them or we shouldn't. It's kind of up in the air whether we do them for each trailer or not. So goodbye, everybody. See you soon.